Hello everyone, Professor Halsey here, assignment 6.7 in our Zybook for CEIS150, and today we're looking at showing multiple plots. And make sure and check out the videos here, they're very good. I'm pushing those more than I do my own because Dr. Cooper does a much better job of explaining. I'm not sure why her videos aren't getting out to more people. I think it's because it's called instructor note. Maybe y'all think it's for the instructor. It's actually from the instructor. But anyway, the video is made to help walk you through this assignment. In this example, we're going to use some data to show multiple plots. So given two CSV files containing data for Broadway shows, capacity, percentage of the theater filled, and the gross potential maximum amount that can be earned for multiple shows in a specific month. They want us to read in each CSV file as data frames, print each data frame individually with a separate print function, one print function per data frame, generate an image containing two scatter subplots comparing the month's capacity and gross potential. The main title of the image should be capacity versus gross potential, with each subplot's title being the month and year respectively. The left subplot should be July, with the right subplot being December. The x-axis should be gross potential and the y-axis is capacity. Run your code at least once before submitting code for grading. Ensure that subplots.png exist in the Files pane. Alright, so if we go look now in the Files pane, the one he was talking about, the subplots.png does not exist. So those have to exist for it to be properly graded. Okay. Alright, so they already have us set up with their import statements, and we're set up to input together from the input the name of file 1 and file 2. Alright, what we're going to do is come in after here and read in the .csv files as data frames. So I'm going to have df1 and it's equal to pd.read underscore csv, and we're going to pass it file 1. Okay, and our next one's going to be df2, and it's equal to pd.read, underscore csv, and we're passing this one file 2. Print each data frame individually, so we'll have print df1 and print df2. Create plots for both July and December in one image. Okay, this is going to be the fun part here. So we'll start our plot with subplots, and we're going to have a 1, 2, 1. Plot scatter, df1, and we want to label that gross potential. df1 capacity. Okay, then we'll plot our title. And the title should be July 2002. Okay, we'll plot X label, and it should be capacity. Then we'll plot the Y label, and it should be, nope, I did that backwards. That one is my Y label. This one should be my X label, and it's going to be growth potential. And then we'll plot our subtitle is the overall title, and that should be capacity versus growth potential. All right, let's run it. And the files it's supposed to read are, let's say, Broadway _JUL 2001. Come on, scroll down. All right, Broadway July 2001, and then Broadway July 2002. I forgot my .csvs, doggone it. Okay, so I gotta run it again. And make sure I'm getting the name of this file right. Broadway July 2001.csv, and Broadway July 2002.csv. Let's see if that works better. It did, but I still had subplots on line 16. Okay, there should be a 1, 2, 2 there. And now let me try one more time. You can see it hasn't yet created those files we need, so it has to successfully run. All right, Broadway _JUL _2001.csv, and then we have Broadway _JUL _2002.csv. Okay, this is not something I'm doing wrong. That's something with the code that I'm given. Give me 1 minute. Let me see what I can find. Okay, I had missed part of this, so I had to go back and create the DF2 and get the correct labels on there. And then I didn't have any problems. I think I was just missing the 2 plots here. I only had 1 going. Once I ran it, then it comes up with subplots for July and December. And that might have been part of my problem. I think I was running 2 Julys instead of a July and December, which is what it was supposed to compare. So when you run it, you have to do 1 July and 1 December. Okay, once we do that, then we're ready to submit for grading. And thank you very much. Holler and let me know if you have any questions.